Hi guys, today I'm working on a lawnmower tire. This is a front tire. What I'm doing is removing the tube out of here. I've got a bad tube. It's leaking from the valve somewhere around here, so I really can't do anything about that. I'm just going to remove the tube and I'm going to replace it with the new tube that I've already bought. What I need to do to get the tube out is to make sure that I get all the air out of the tube, and I've pushed the valve stem in and still can't, it's pretty much stopped deflating, but there's still air in there, so all that air has to come out. And what I'm going to do is remove the valve stem here. If you have some good heavy-duty wire cutters, you could probably clip off this valve, just remove it all together. That way all the air will escape. So I'm going to continue working on getting the stem out here. Definitely have to get all this air out. These little tires are pretty hard to work on, and it's really difficult if you've got air in the any air in the tube. So there we go. You can see that, but okay, I'm going to grab the screwdrivers here I'm going to use to remove the tire. Alright, so I'm going to use 3 screwdrivers. Now you may be able to just use 2. These are all flathead screwdrivers. They're about 1 foot long, fairly heavy screwdrivers. You want to make sure there's no seal. When I was pushing the tire down, I broke the seal. You probably saw that on camera. There's no seal on, well, there's still a seal on this side. So, there we go. I just broke that. So that's where we're at now. So I'm going to take this and put it on the ground. In my case, it's going to be a basement floor, because I like to use my knee to get the tire off. So go ahead and move it down. Alright, next I'm going to take the widest screwdriver I have. Let's go with this one here. Now this one's actually wider here. I'm going to start right here. I'm just going to grab the tire here and just pull it up. Okay, I'm going to leave it in there. Now if you're trying to get the tube out, to patch the tube, make sure that you don't puncture the tube when you do this with your screwdrivers. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go about 1.5 inches, 2 inches to the right here. Do the same thing. Okay, we're going to leave both of those in there. Now I'll take the third screwdriver and go over about 1 inch, 1.5 inches on the left side here. Alright, I'm going to take this center one out, keep these other 2 in here. I'm going to work my way around. Let's go about 1 inch over here. Let's take this one out here, leave that one in. You kind of get the idea, I'm sure by now. Going about 1 inch here, and you might be able to do this with 2 screwdrivers. So that's out already, or almost. we go. Okay. Alright, next we're going to remove the tube. Push this valve and okay, I'm going to get the new tube, put it in the same way I took the old one off, just putting the valve stem through the hole there and then just pushing it in. Alright, so I've got a new camera angle here. It's a little easier to work this way. So here's what we have so far. Got the new tube here and I'm going to be putting it in. Here's the hole for the valve. So I'm going to take the tube and line up the valve with that hole. And just push the tube in. Can't really do a whole lot from the back here. It's really not hard to push it in. I think the biggest problem is going to be getting the valve into the hole there. So see, the tube is pretty easy to put in. It's completely deflated. Alright, so I've lost the hole. Okay, so the hole is right here. I can grab the tube from back here. Alright, so tube's looking good there. Okay, the next thing is just to put the tire back on. So I'm going to be putting it on kind of in reverse of the way I took it off. That's just taking my screwdriver again. Use my knee to kind of hold it to start, and going around this way now, so I'm going to start right here, very carefully making sure I'm not pinching that tube. Try to get this where the camera can see it a little better. That's not the tube. Okay, on the other side over here, I'm going to go about a 1/2 inch. I'm I'm going to leave the screwdriver in. Go about a 1/2 inch. Maybe too much. Okay. It's going to be harder putting it on than it is taking it off. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and put about 30 pounds of air in this, and we should be just fine. Alright, so got about 32 pounds of air in there. Looks good, should work just fine. Hope it's been helpful. These can be pretty difficult to do. This one wasn't too bad today. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Till next time, take care.